The flight computers also, we're learning, went to ground mode. All the conditions for a protection logic called Thrust Control Malfunction Accommodation were met. FADEC commanded the fuel cutoff at around 8:08:44 UTC at 630 feet altitude with no APU. AI-171 faced a dual engine failure. Yet two men rose to the occasion. Captain Sumit took over controls, called out memory items. First Officer Clive recycled the fuel switches. But there were other things unfolding on the plane parallelly. FADEC likely refused Flight Officer Clive's command to relight, and it did so because it was following its logic tree. Just as FADEC followed its logic tree to cut off fuel, it also did so because it deemed the first officer's attempt outside its certified envelope for a successful relight. So the captains tried their best. Air Commander Mediratta, unlike as is being speculated by some, but it was FADEC which obviously refused to allow the changed commands. It was obviously FADEC which did not allow the relight, and obviously that could not save the flight.
Well, I guess we are talking about the fact that the computer had read that the aircraft is still on ground. That is the theory which had been initially brought out, that probably the computer had misread the aircraft to be still on ground, and that's why it had cut off the switches to stop the engine and stop the aircraft safely as soon as possible. But the fact remains the aircraft was already airborne at that time, and it had already gone up around 200 feet by then. So if the computer has misread and considered the aircraft to be on ground, then this particular factor would be there, but it has still not come out if that was the case or there was some other case. It has still not been clarified by any of the investigating agencies. It is still a speculation, just like the other speculations about the accidental bringing back of the thing, or the intentional bringing back of the thing, or the third one, the FedEx problem. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Okay, more breaking news also coming in now. Engineers say the only possible time for relight to have occurred with the engine core spin behavior AIB describes could have happened